Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And they're going to speed things up here. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Following the interception, Young. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
Defenders are always happy anytime they can sack a quarterback for a loss of 10 or more yards. There's an example there. High fives all around.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. To the right side and complete to Atwell. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. To throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
Panthers 10. Eddie Piñeiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Go ahead.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to... Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
On gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Now Young. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Slide through. Green Jack.
Young now. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And Young's going to throw for this. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, back to Achane. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or it.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 46 yards.
And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, Young loses it.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
He may go.
And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now in Miami. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
2nd down and 3.
6, mega. Blue striker. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Tarvarius Moore picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Achane on the counter.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. On 3rd down, Achane.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. This a 33-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Thielen going to go in motion right.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready, shot.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins! Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
David Moore on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Blaster, 6. Ram, yellow. Ready.
Young working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got it. Edo blue. Fly blue. Cut.
To the air once more, Young. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Grover Stewart able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Second down, Young. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go pink. Green jack. Drill green. Ready?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10. Now Young. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Blue striker. Cut.
Now Young on 4th down. That is caught. And he's going to have the first down and more than that. Well, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and goal, Carolina.
Ready.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Ready.
It'll be Young again. And that is caught. Well, they're
going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Dolphins 45, Panthers 25. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 37 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out.